We're glad to have you joining us online today. Thank you very much. That was fun. And joining us on the couch, you've read him, you've watched him, and you've probably disagreed with him. Please welcome journalist and best-selling author Joel Stein.
Thank you.
She's the star of Stevie TV, which premiered last year on VH1, and season 2 begins later this year. That's how seasons work. Please welcome the lovely Stevie Ryan. Ah! I'm embarrassed. Aww. Mark Hustvedt is off this week, so taking his place as my social media right-hand man. You know him from his verbal voguing series on YouTube and AfterElton.com. Louis Virtel.
Thank you, Shira. I'm not holding an iPad like a real social correspondent. I have a computer.
It's
but anyway,
okay, whatever works.
Thank you. You can be a part of the discussion by joining the live chat on youtube.com/whatstrending, or you can tweet us at What's Trending. I'm the best at this.
You are a Twitter machine. He's funny. We were on the red carpet together, and you guys all know each other. You were on a show together.
We didn't know this. You were on Scandalicious with me. We were both correspondents on Logo like 2 days ago.
Oh, did we win?
So, yes, that's
oh,
right.
Good,
yes.
good. So we'll show
we
the
were on
prize.
Plinko.
Oh, that's good.
That's right. Yeah.
Joel, you have a new book out, which you didn't bring here.
I don't
what
know
kind
how
of
this,
media whore are you?
I'm new to this. Yeah, you're supposed to bring your book everywhere, right?
Yes, you're supposed to have it in your
no.
back pocket.
Yeah, he's not a whore at all.
No, I am. I'm not good at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, it is called Man-Made, a stupid quest for masculinity. So let's get to the bottom of this, Joel.
Please.
Why are you so insecure?
Well, I wasn't much of a guy as a kid. Like, I had a glass animal collection and an easy bake oven.
Ooh,
and I listened to only musicals until junior high. All my friends were girls. So when I found out that we were having a boy, like I saw on the sonogram, I thought I didn't care what the gender of my kid was. But when they showed me the splotch and told me it was a penis, I pictured like having to take that penis camping, and that penis wanting to play baseball, and that penis getting into fights, and I was not equipped to help
It's kind of getting
them.
weird. Is this becomes an animation or a cartoon?
It could. I'm willing to sell this book to anyone. Yes. If you want to animate it, please go ahead.
It should be a Stars series. I think.
Done.
So what was the process of becoming more masculine? Like, how did you write this book? Because I know last time you came here, you were in the process.
Can you tell that I'm manlier now?
It's emanating from you.
Do you feel a little more tension
Yeah.
between us? For real?
Totally.
See, it worked.
It does.
Yeah.
So it's that je ne sais quoi that you.
No, I quadded. I did 3 days of boot camp with the Army.
Yeah.
They let me fire a tank afterwards. I fought UFC fighter Randy Couture for 1 round after Dana White trained me. And then I went hunting and I did 24 hours with the firefighters and typical man stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know any men that have done any of those things.
Now
though,
you do.
actually. But then again, we are in LA, so I don't know. Yes, I do.
But do you really need
You're
to?
the manliest man I know.
Yeah. Do you really need to
we
do
get that
those
on the
things
book?
to be a man, though, this day and age?
You know, I didn't think so before I started the book. I thought my conclusion was going to be, no, to be a man, you have to be present and honest and thoughtful. No, to be a man, you have to get kneed in the face. Like, for sure. Like, all of these things made me manlier. We're kind of the sum of our experiences.
You can't be thoughtful. To be a man, you cannot be thoughtful.
No, but you can, like...
I'm kidding. I'm not, but I am.
You've had some
but I'm
bad
not.
experiences?
No, me.
Does
Jade,
masculinity and attractiveness, does that coexist?
I think so. You remember the Mad Men where Don Draper fixed the sink?
Oh
And-
yeah.
yeah.
And Pete like cried.
Yeah. No guys who watch Mad Men, because we're all of a certain type, got laid that night. It's true. And so yeah, I think you have to be able to fix stuff around the house. And yeah. people
Or
still
wear
appreciate
pink,
it.
like Lewis.
just
See,
say
he's
it.
a real man. A
It's
guy that
really-
could wear pink is a real man.
He's pulling it off.
I agree.
Say what? No, I
Yeah.
was gonna say I'm wearing striped pants like a
Although, I
popular
don't
kid on the
know.
Wonder Years. Is
But-
what I was saying.
Donald Trump wears like a pink tie, so I just, yeah, I don't know.
Who knows? And Stevie, it's great to have you here because
Thanks.
I've been following your career on YouTube, now on TV. Was that always the goal, to be on TV?
I mean, I came to Los Angeles to pursue acting, but once I started creating my own content online, my goal was just to keep creating. Like, I did not care about television. I didn't even have cable. I didn't even have a TV. I had a computer before I had a TV, even though I was trying to be an actress. But no, once I started creating things and writing these and editing these videos and kind of geeking out on cameras, I was like, all about just growing in that way. And I didn't even care so much about acting. I was like all about the big picture, and it was just about becoming a better video maker or artist.
I know, what is
or
that
whatever.
word now? It's not
yeah,
even
I
actress,
don't know.
like video
'Cause
maker,
you can't say
producer.
filmmaker because it's not film, so it's like video maker.
And you also do a lot of
I
comedy.
don't know. Yes. which just kind of happened. I didn't know that,
You didn't know you were funny?
I still don't think I'm funny. Funny looking, but I don't think I'm very funny.
no.
But that just kind of happened. I'm just looking for them.
Well, what's the process of creating a parody or a sketch for YouTube versus for a network, besides all the censorship?
I think that's pretty much it. It's just like legal stuff you have to go
Yeah.
to. Thankfully, we went with VH1, and we are kind of like their first, well, actually, we are their first sketch comedy show. So they gave us a lot of room, I guess, to do whatever we wanted. And so really we're just censored in the way of like not getting sued. So it's just about having a lawyer look at things and say, okay, you guys aren't going to get sued, you can go ahead and make this. But other than that, we've kind of been able to be very open and creatively free.
Can you give me an impression? Because she does amazing impressions. Like,
Oh, I don't know. Who
I'm
could
putting
I
you
do?
on the spot because she actually
You
didn't
know-
know I was going to ask this.
I
Kim
don't know.
Kardashian.
Oh God, I don't want to do hers because
good.
I'd have to stretch my vagina out like 50 sizes. And we all know it's child-sized right now, and I would like to keep it that way.
Oh
But
my God, that
no,
was-
I have a character that's Little Loca, and she's not like an impression of a celebrity or something, but she's a homegirl from East LA, fool, and she don't play like that, you know. So I could do that for you or something.
I
don't
love
know,
it.
homegirl.
I wish you could just, Roka would be amazing to have as a guest.
Thank you. But yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I just know
We're
I'm
just all watching
sweating.
you
I'm
in
like
awe.
dripping sweat.
All right, let's move on to our first story. Let's move on from ourselves and talk about other people.
Yeah.
That's not
I
very
don't get it.
internet-y. I don't like
Who
this.
doesn't love government transparency? The Department of Homeland Security was recently required to release a list of words that is used to monitor social networking sites. There are words that are obvious, like Al-Qaeda and terrorism, but also some pretty odd ones like Mexico, pork, and even a favorite for our What's Trending household, social media. It's depressing now.
Really? When is social media? I didn't see that when I looked at the list, but I did see pork.
Pork is one that's used. So how do you feel about this list in general? The fact that they have this list? I mean, I feel like we should appreciate it that they revealed it because we keep on fighting for this transparency, but once they do, we act like it's a violation.
I'm
Joel?
worried my wife is going to get called in because it's all things like influenza and plague and contagious
I
and
know.
symptoms. It's just WebMD, really.
Well, I'm terrified because it says white powder too, and well, we all know that.
LA
well,
is in trouble.
Yes, exactly. I mean, I'm also going to be honest and say I'm happy that there's not certain words on it because I would be in big trouble, like finger snuggle or vagina and.
I don't know what finger snuggle is.
Finger snuggle is a censored word that I came up with to say on the show. So you guys are just gonna have to figure out what a finger snuggle is.
Oh, go to Urban Dictionary.
Yeah,
I don't think it's there because I made this up.
Finger snuggle.
But do you
Yes.
feel
Shout out to Lisa, by the way, because we came up with that together.
do you feel this is just like another Big Brother? Are we getting closer to having the government have their eyes on us 24/7? Does it worry you at all, Joel?
Well, the Patriot Act worries me.
Mm-hmm.
This specific thing seems more like a Google type algorithm where you can search a lot of information and kind of start to weed through it a little bit. So it doesn't, the list doesn't bother me, but the general searching through our stuff, Patriot Act stuff, bothers me.
Yeah.
Okay, we were looking at lifehacker.com today, and some of the comments that were on it were actually pretty funny. First of all, like somebody, Tim Gray, this one commenter, was stringing together a bunch of words you're not allowed to say, which includes cyber, command, keylogger, recruitment, warning plot, which I guess means the feds are after him now, is basically what he was suggesting. But also there's another question that he brought up, which is if you don't spell them right, are they after you? Is it only the literate people they're going to get?
And we know the internationals, you know.
Can you,
are like-
can
Well,
you
we
tweet
know the
something right now
internet
with, like,
in
8 of these
general.
words?
And see if I like
Yeah, see if
self-destruct.
someone comes in here
I'll do
right
that
now.
right
Well, a
now.
lot of
Yeah.
people are saying that and they're going to include it in their metadata of their site or now put it in their signature of their emails just to raise red flags for the government. Do you think people could play around with this stuff just to distract people whose job it is to find people who are, you know, possibly doing bad for the world?
I'm sure this is one of like 10 filters. I'm sure they can't look at every email that has the word police in it, right?
Yeah.
So no, I don't think you can probably outsmart them.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
me
more
neither.
news now from the FBI. They've allocated $54 million to launch a surveillance unit capable of spying on Skype conversations and other internet communications.
Ooh.
So be careful what you Skype.
Close back on.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure the freedom fighters of the online community will have a lot to say about that.